All right, so hopefully you watch the deck profile before you're coming here, so that way you have an idea of what in God's name am I playing, and you can have a better understanding of what I'm trying to accomplish with the deck. So the very first thing I want to talk about is the fact that when I made this mat, like I had no idea that Dragoon and Dark Magicians were going to be Starlight Rares together, but it really just worked out. So I want to talk about that real quick. But then I want to talk about our Lord and Savior, Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. Okay. I don't want to say that it's better than Dragoon, because it's not. But it is harder to get off the board if you have Eternal Soul in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do, just shuffled. We're going to go ahead and do a couple test hands. I'm going to go ahead and put my field center up here. Can't even see it. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and drop test hands. So I opened up a floodgate. I opened up a combo piece. I opened up not a combo piece. I opened up that, and I opened up that. So with this hand, this is actually a really decent hand, because what this hand allows you to do is it allows you to go into Eternal Soul while having Skill Drain in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and just run through this real quick. I'm going to activate Salvation. I already got an Eternal Soul in hand, so I'm just going to set that one there. Actually, I lied. I'm going to bring out one from deck so I can pitch that guy. So I'm going to set this Eternal Soul. I am then going to go ahead and I am going to pitch this other Eternal Soul. Actually, no, I think the best thing to do would be get rid of Dark Magician, since I got that on board. So I'm going to pitch her, special her out, get a Dark Magician from deck, add that guy to hand. And then next turn, I can flip over the Eternal Soul and then the Skill Drain. I'm going to set that guy right there. My opponent in their standby phase, I'm going to activate that. I'm going to special him out. And then I'm going to proc Skill Drain whenever they try to do anything. Here's the thing. I don't think her effect will get negated, because you have to see where does it activate. Send this card from hand or face upon the field to the graveyard. So I believe that means this card effect activates in the graveyard, because sending it from field or hand is the cost. So when this thing hits grave, he gets the attack boost. So with Skill Drain on board, that's not too bad. But okay, that didn't really showcase what I wanted to showcase, but I'm not one of those YouTubers who fixes my hands. I like to just show organically what the deck can do. And a lot of my decks are not like hyper competitive, but I really love building crazy combos and like just jank ass shit. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have full combo here. So here's what I want to show you. In order to get this combo, in order to get him out fairly easily, you need to have 3 cards, and then the 4th card is optional. So your 3 cards that you need are a Way to Dark Magician, a Way to Eternal Soul, and a Way to the Dragon. That's 3 cards. You would think that in a deck like this, a 3-card combo is probably not the easiest to achieve, but because of what we're running, it's very easy to achieve. So going off of this, what I would do first is I would activate my Magician Souls. I would then bring out my Dark Magician. Okay, I'm going to activate her, sends him to grave, bring him up, she goes to grave. And then I'm going to go ahead and activate my Soul Servant. Soul Servant's going to get me the dragon. Or you could change things up, and since you don't really want that Dark Magic attack, I'm going to add the Illusion of Chaos. And then, oh, I can't add that directly. I have to send this to grave and then banish this, but you get what I'm saying. So then I'm going to add the Illusion. I'm going to activate the Illusion to search the dragon. And where the hell are you, dragon? Add the dragon. And then I have to send a card back, place it on top of my deck. So I'm going to send back the Dark Magic attack, and this is now in my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Rod, because I always do Rod first, because that way if my opponent wants to go Imperm or Veiler, they're hitting that and they're not hitting my dragon. So I'm going to go for that, go for the Magician Salvation, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the Eternal Soul off of that. All right, so I'm gonna make sure this is on camera so y'all can see it. I'm gonna activate that. That's gonna directly set that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tribute the rod for the dragon. I'm gonna activate Dragon's effect. And then we're gonna get out into him. And then I'm gonna set the skill drain in case I need it. So now my opponent's gonna take their turn. It's gonna go a little like this. I'm gonna activate the Eternal Soul. My opponent is either going to respond with a quick play to hurry up and destroy that, but little do they know they can't. And then I'm just going to kind of wait and sit. So if my opponent kaijus me, okay, cool. Send him to grave, use Eternal Soul, bring him back. Kaiju me, doesn't really do anything. Lightning Storm, you can't touch back row, can't touch front row. You can't super poly me because I'm unaffected. You can't Dark Ruler no more. You can't Forbidden Droplets. You can't Imperm me. You can't do anything to this except for two things. Evenly matched, battle. So you can battle over this, okay? Sorry, I lied. Evenly matched, battle, and kaiju. Those are the three outs for this specific combo. If you evenly, I have to throw away, and for some reason, because the wording of the card, like the way that you banish off of evenly, it's weird because this card is unaffected by card effects, but the way that you banish, I don't think is technically the card effect because I'm banishing. It's weird as hell. But anyway, if this gets kaiju'd, bring it back. If this gets even lead, I would just throw, you know what, I would pitch him. I would banish everything except for Eternal Soul and then bring back Dark Magician. And what was the last thing? Battle. If I got battled over, I would just return him back when my opponent would try to destroy Eternal Soul and then get him on board in time for that. But so then for my next turn, okay, so after I have him on board, if I have to proc Skill Drain, I proc Skill Drain. If not, I just let it go. This is my hand. Okay, I'm going to pitch her. I lied. I'm going to activate Illusion. Illusion is going to get me to a dragon. Sorry, sometimes I think a couple steps ahead, and I'm not even there yet. So I got to get my dragon. And then, you know what? I'm actually not even going to pitch her. I'm going to send him back to my deck. I'm going to pitch this. I'm going to get him out. I'm going to activate the Eternal Souls effect to get Magician out. I'm going to take these guys and get out into my Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. And then I have her in hand either as negate for him or just extra attack. So I showed what I showed. I showed Dark Magician plus Skill Drain. I showed that. What I'm going to try to do is this last hand. I want to showcase the anti-spell fragrance because it's very crazy because a lot of people don't expect it, and it's very crazy. Like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is crazy. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for Souls. I'm gonna activate Souls effect. Souls is actually gonna send Dark Magician Girl since I have a Dark Magician in hand. I'm gonna send Girl. And then I'm gonna leave her there because I don't need Girl on field and she's fine there. I'm gonna go for Rod. Now Rod is going to get me into a Soul Servant, which I'm gonna activate. Having her engrave is gonna allow me to place the dragon on top of my deck. Now I'm gonna go ahead and banish the Soul Servant, drawing the dragon. She's engrave. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and send either Souls or Rod. Get on a dragon. Dragon and Magician are gonna go into Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. And then I'm gonna set a card. So now, okay. Here's the thing. A lot of things that can take out Dragoon, you have to get started. You can't just out Dragoon. I mean, yeah, you can with, like, I don't know, Kaiju evenly, but you can't out me if I activate Anti-Spell Frag. You can't Dark Ruler no more. You can't Super Poly. You can Forbidden Droplets on the activation of that, but using Anti-Spell Frag cuts down half the shit that you can do. And then my next turn, I wouldn't be able to activate spells, but I've got Dragoon on board. I've got another Anti-Frag in hand I can use as a negate. If Rod would get killed, I don't know what I can do exactly, but let's see what my next card would be. Illusion Magic. So I could set that, really just kind of wait it out. I could actually leave that and then set the other anti-spell, but having anti-spell and Dragoon on board is like broken. Like your opponent is not going to stop you. Unless they draw some like flipping God hand, then yeah, they'll be able to stop you. But getting out, where's he at? Getting this guy out, let me just show you real quick because I didn't actually draw for this in my 3 test hands. But I think I did draw for some pretty decent stuff. This combo right here is pretty insane because your opponent can't target you, can't destroy you, rather, can't destroy him. He's completely unaffected. Cannot target or destroy back row. Now, if the card says like shuffle into deck or shuffle into hand, it can target back row, but he stops back row from being destroyed or targeted. So that hits like 90% of things that wipe back row. Harpy's Feather, Lightning Storm, all the like Mystical Space Typhoon, Twin Twister, Galaxy, Cosmic Cyclone. I think there's also a Galaxy Cyclone. Anyway, you're good. Like if you get this out, like you're winning the game, and it is very easy to get out. As you saw, I just got this out with Dragoon. Very easy to get out. Easily, it is also like easily negated. If you know about Dark Magicians, I feel like a lot of people save the negate for the Fuerte. If they see you're playing Dark Magicians, that's the first thing they go, oh, he's playing Dark Magicians, I'm just going to wait and negate the Fuerte. But when they see I don't do that, then they kind of start going, oh, shit, what am I going to do now? But guys, that's the deck. That's the profile, the combo video. It is a simple 3-card combo, and just before I sign out, I just want to show you, you literally get to Dragon. You get to Dragon, Dark Magician, and Eternal Soul. That is a very simple combo. And then if you happen to get a Floodgate, you get a Floodgate. But that right there is all you need. And it is very fun. It is actually somewhat competitive. Maybe like at a locals, I wouldn't take something like this to like a YCS or like a regionals. But it's fun. It is hella fun. Guys, Master Your YuGiOh out. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to try to make more max rarity deck profiles and more combo videos, guys. Stay tuned. Drop a like, drop a comment below. Tell me how awesome this max rarity deck is. All right, guys, Master Your YuGiOh out.